Good evening, everyone. Hope you're doing extremely well this evening. So I'm just going to talk a little about questions to ask your client or prospect so that they can join this business venture with you. Let me get something straight. We're not in the life insurance business. We're not in the investment business, in the legal protection business. We're in the people business, okay? We are trying to create people under management. And the reason why is because I know you want to make $100,000 a year, or $200,000 a year, $500,000 a year, but the trick to that is passive. You see, the fact that you don't have to lift a finger to make $100,000 a year, because the percentage of people that actually make $100,000 a year is very little, especially after taxes. Let's not get started there, but the percentage of people that make $100,000 is very small. Nevertheless, $100,000 passive. So that's what we try to teach people. Let's make a six-figure income that's passive, where you can be debt-free and financially independent. That keyword is huge, okay? So now, what the questions you would ask your prospect, most of them start they start with what if. And the reason why, it's because you want to get your people thinking, hey, listen, what if, Mr. Client, what would you say if I can help you make twice as much money as you're making right now with the same amount of effort? So that gets them thinking. Wait a minute, I can get paid double doing the same thing I'm doing now? Why not? Hey, Mr. Customer, what would you say if I could put $100,000 in your pocket in the next 12 to 24 months, doing a lot less than what you're doing now? Again, passive, people under management. Listen, everyone wants what we call an override, meaning that everyone wants to get paid without doing anything. All right? Unfortunately, that's just not the way it works for a lot of people. You see, a lot of people, there's some people that earn $100,000, not a lot, a couple, but not a lot but they have to go up to, they have to go to work. You know what I mean? They have to be there at a spot between 9 and 5 or 9 and 6, and they have to put up with this person. They're dependent on the economy. They're dependent on their boss. There's so much dependency going on. What about, going up to your child's school play or wanting to travel and you can't because you don't have the vacation days? I don't know. See, a lot of people, a lot of people, want to make a six-figure income, but they become, a slave to their job. So we teach people here the override system, similar to the real estate. We're just like real estate, so to speak, where you can make that income, okay, off of others' efforts. Client, Mr. Customer, what would you say if I can help you become debt-free and financially independent? What if I showed you a way where you could become free from ever having to work for anyone else for the rest of your life, including your family? What would you say if I told you that you're worth in a month what any job is willing to pay you for the entire year? It's crazy. Now, Mr. Customer, what if I told you that you can own and operate your own business, where you can make hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, forever changing your family tree with a whole lot of less effort than you're doing right now? There's a belief that says, and I think it's very true, that person that's the broker that's furthest away from the customer is the one that makes the most money. Think about that. Okay? And that's where we want to put you. In addition to that, the $1 million question is, hey, Mr. Client, let me ask you this one question. When it comes to your income, would you rather generate 1% off of 100 people or 100% off of one person? Guess who that one person is. That's you. Hey, Mr. Customer, do you keep your options open? Are you married to your job? Do you consider yourself to be an open-minded person? Now, let me ask you this. How did you get so stuck on this idea of working a job? It's the only way to earn a living. Now, I understand you went blindfolded, but is that all that you want? So again, those are just questions to ask that is on the drive, which I will attach the link to it so that you guys can pull it up. And please read through them, as they will help you as you go through your presentation. Alrighty? Thank you so much for listening in. I hope to help. I'll see you soon.